come. They're off and pacing to Della Bromac, Chicago Maze, and Raven Charmer along the inside. Now that's to Della Bromac to get the early lead. Chicago Maze now racing in second there. Coming on third along the rail. Raven Charmer, that's Tally-Ho right there in fourth. Coming in the fifth, that's Foolhardy. CD's Victor racing in sixth with Prairie Inky now in seventh. SS Handsome in the trailing horse. It's Mr. Rich. They go around the turn and into the backside on the front end by 3.5 lengths. Is to Della Bromac. The first quarter went 28-2. Della Bromac keeps that lead by 2.5 lengths. Chicago Maze in second by 2 with Raven Charmer in third. A gap to fourth finds Tally-Ho. Racing in fifth now, that's Foolhardy. CD's Victor comes on sixth. Racing in seventh is Prairie Inky. SS Handsome and Mr. Rich is on the end. They go for that half-mile marker, and it's still to Della Bromac by 2. In second now along the inside, there that's Chicago Maze with Raven Charmer in third. Racing up to be fourth now on the outside comes the Foolhardy. They went by the half, 58-3. Halfway around the turn yet, to Della Bromac keeps that lead by 1.5 lengths. In second along the inside, Chicago Maze parked third on the outside now. That's Foolhardy in fourth along the rail. It's Raven Charmer. They turn for home, and Della Bromac keeps that lead 1.5 lengths. Right there, second along the inside is Chicago Maze, still parked third on the outside. That's Foolhardy. Raven Charmer along the rail. They got no place to go. The 3/4 in 1:30-1. Down the stretch, they come in on a short lead there. They up on the outside and get that lead now from the outside comes a CD Victor. CD Victor, and the only time coming on second now on the inside there, that's Prairie Inky. That's CD's Victor in front. Here comes Prairie Inky with a late charge, and way out in the middle of the track is SS Handsome, but it's going to be CD's Victor in front. Here they come. They're off and pacing an excellent start in the middle. Seeing Kings way on the outside. Mickey Ringo, Jane's Girl along the inside, and Midnight Confession. Around that turn they go, and from the inside there to get that early lead. That's Seeing King dropping in second there. It's Mickey Ringo with Jane's Girl now racing in third. In the fourth is Midnight Confession coming on. Fifth now, that's Golden Jewel. Ham Venture racing in fifth and sixth now. Ideal Turn, Lake Hills Jenny. They go around the turn into the backside on the front end. It's Seeing Kings by 1. Right there in second is Mickey Ringo. Jane's Girl is a close-up third. Racing in fourth along the inside, that's Midnight Confession as they went to first quarter in 31 seconds straight. Down the backside they go, and the leader is Seeing Things by 1. Mickey Ringo is right there in second. In third along the inside yet is Jane's Girl up to be fourth now. On the outside with an early move comes Lake Hills Jenny. They go for that half-mile marker on a short lead. Now it's Seeing Things right there in second now. Up to be second and challenging for the lead comes the Pam's Venture. They went by the half-mile in 1:03-4. Seeing Things keeps that lead by 1. The challenger second on the outside. That's Pam's Venture. Racing in third now along the inside is Mickey Ringo. In the fourth, that's Jane's Girl. Halfway around the turn, and it's still Seeing Things. 3/4 of a length, park second on the outside. That's Pam's Venture. Mickey Ringo is right there in third, coming on fourth now on the outside. That's the Ideal Turn. They turn for home. They're double deck on the inside. That's Seeing Things. Park second on the outside. That's Pam Venture coming on third now. In the middle of the track is Ideal Turn. And down the stretch they come. And from the outside now to get a short lead there. Here comes with a late charge on along the inside. It's still Seeing Things up now on the outside to be second. That's Pam Venture. Pam Venture on the outside. Seeing Things is coming back along the inside. That's Seeing Things on the inside. Got it! come. They're off and pacing. The Maud Trip in the middle comes battling back way on the outside. Tina Star and in between horses. That's Marco Star. Around that turn they go in the early leader now. That's battling back to Challenger second on the outside. That's Tina Star. Maud Trip is now racing in third. In the fourth there, that's Marco Star. Coming on fifth along the inside, Joanna Banana. In the sixth now, that Shipsy Woman. Bimini Twist is racing in seven, Fox Valley Tootsie. And the trailing horse is Cash Station. They went to first quarter in 30-2. And from the outside now, Tina Star's got the lead by one. Battling back now, racing second by 2.5 lengths with Maud Strip in third. A closer fourth now, that's Marco Star. They go halfway down that backside there with Tina Star, still keeping that lead a tight length. And second along the inside is battling back. In third now, that's the Maud Trip. Coming on fourth is Marco Star. Go for the half-mile marker. There's no change on the front end. It's Tina Star, the leader, but tight length. Right there in second along the inside, that's battling back. Racing up to be third now, that's Joanna Banana. And fourth along the inside is Maud Strip as they went to half in 1:02. Tina Star keeps that lead a half a length. The Challenger second on the outside, that's Joanna Banana. Down along the rail, racing in third is battling back, coming on fourth now on the outside. That's Fox Valley Tootsie as they went to three quarters in 1:34-1. Down the stretch they come on a short lead. That's Tina Star way on the outside now. Here comes the Fox Valley Tootsie to get that lead. That's Fox Valley Tootsie now on the outside, getting the lead, coming through along the inside. That's battling back now. Battling back's got the lead. Fox Valley Tootsie racing second with the Cash Station third. It's gonna be the battling back in front. Here they come. Her off and pacing Cedar Trenton in the middle, out for the early. Hit the bit along the inside. Pardonable came away third. And properly motivated in fourth now. Inside outside racing in fifth. Traculator came away sixth. That's Escort Best now racing in seventh. Walkabout and Scotch Baker at the end. That's Cedar Trenton now from the outside to get the lead by one. Hit the bit is right there in second, a length and a half, with Pardonable a closer third. And properly motivated now racing in fourth. Inside outside coming on fifth as they went to first quarter. 29-1. Down the backside they go, and it's Cedar Trenton the leader by one. In second along the rail, that's Hit the Bid. Pardonable is still close up third. That's Properly Motivated now racing in fourth. Up to be fifth now on the outside. And fourth, that's the Traculator. They go for that half-mile marker. It's Cedar Trenton, the leader, a tight length. Hit the Bit is right there in second. Traculator is parked third on the outside. In fourth along the inside, that's Pardonable. Coming on fifth now along the rail is Properly Motivated. They go by the half. 59 seconds straight with Cedar Trenton, the leader, three-quarter of a length. Right there in second on the outside, it's Traculator. Hit the Bit is now third along the inside. Coming on fourth on the outside, it's Escort Best. Halfway around the turn, and it's still Cedar Trenton on a short lead. Right there in second is the Traculator. Hit the Bit is third along the inside. The three-quarters in 1:28-1. We got ourselves a horse race out there now on the inside. That's Cedar Trenton. Right there on the outside, it's Traculator. Cedar Trenton on the inside. Traculator on the outside. Hit the Bit is right there in third with no place to go. And way on the outside, coming on sharply now. Here comes Properly Motivated. Cedar Trenton, Properly Motivated. Two to the drive. Cedar Trenton. Here they come. Sweet Lightning out fast for the lead with Tish Hanover on the outside. Skip and Susan down along the rail. That's Rosalie B coming away for it. From the outside there, that's Tish Hanover to get the early lead. That's Sweet Lightning now dropping in second. In third along the inside, Skip and Susan with Rosalie B now in the fourth. March Victory came away fifth. Sidney Cachet is now racing sixth along the inside with Sweet Lightning in seventh. Around the backside they go on front end. It's the Tish Hanover, the leader by a length and a half. In second now along the inside, that's Sweet Lightning. They went by that first quarter in 29-4. On the front end, it's Tish Hanover, the leader by 2. Sweet Lightning racing in second by 2.5 lengths with Skip and Susan in third. Close up for it now, that's Rosalie B. In the fifth along the inside comes March Victory up to be 6 now on the outside. That's Sidney Cachet. They go for that half-mile marker. The leader is Tish Hanover by a length and a half with Sweet Lightning in second by 1. Skip and Susan is racing in third. In fourth along the rail now is Rosalie B. They went to have 59-3, and it's Tish Hanover now opening up to lead by 2.5 lengths. In second along the inside, that's Sweet Lightning. In third is Skip and Susan. Up to be fourth now on the outside comes Sidney Cachet. They turn for home with the Tish Hanover, the leader by 2. Sweet Lightning is still racing second by a length and a half with Skip and Susan third. And coming on down the stretch they come, and it's still Tish Hanover, the leader, a length and a half. Here comes Sweet Lightning now on the outside, a challenge for the lead. That's Sweet Lightning now on the outside getting the lead. Tish Hanover racing second. In third, that's Skip and Susan. A late charge on the outside. It's Miss Raven Dawn. It's going to be Sweet Lightning holding on at the wire. Here they come. They're off and trotting on the outside. It's a Cricket to Broderick along the inside. Heather R came away third. That's the Rock Creek now in fourth with King's Hope. Then he 2-zip and the Sure Fact is at the end. Up on the outside to grab that early lead now. It's a Cricket. It's a Cricket now from the outside gets the lead. Racing in second now along the inside, that's the Broderick, and Heather R is right there in third. Rock Creek is trotting in fourth with King's Hope in fifth. That's Tenny 2-zip, and the trailing horse is Sure Fact. 30 seconds straight for that first quarter. On the front end by a length and a half, it's a Cricket. Broderick is trotting in second. Heather R is a closer third. Rock Creek is right there in fourth. King's Hope is fifth. Out and going sixth now. Here comes Denny 2-zip. Right behind him is the Sure Fact. Down that backside they go for the half-mile marker. It still hits a Cricket a length and a half. Trotting in second along the inside. That's Broderick up to be third now on the outside. That's Rock Creek. Heather R in fourth. Denny 2-zip is parked fifth on the outside. That's Sure Fact is sixth. And back to last, that's King Hope. They went to half in 101-1. Around the turn they go. It's a Cricket, 3/4 of a length. Park second now on the outside. That's Rock Creek in third along the inside. It's Broderick coming on fourth on the outside. Now is Heather R. They go by the 3/4 with a short lead, yet it's a Cricket. It's a Cricket's on the short lead. 3/4 in 1:32-4. It's a Cricket along the inside. On the outside, it's the Rock Creek. Rock Creek on the outside now on a short lead. It's a Cricket is still third, second down along the inside, and way on the outside now. Here comes Denny 2-zip down along the inside, coming through now. It's the Broderick. Broderick on the inside. There's 4, 5 trotters across the track. It's Broderick. It's a Cricket. Here comes Sure Fact. It's too late. Broderick in front. Here they come. They're racing in the middle. That's Keystone Strong out for the early, coming out second now, pacing up a storm with Cotton Sock. That's Only in America now, dropping it forward in the fifth now comes the Chief Warrior. That's Native Don, Raven Ruler, and Wood Chip is at the end. Around that turn they go with Keystone Strong, the leader by 1. Pacing up a storm is second, a length and a half with Cotton Sock in third. Only in America is now pacing it forward as they went the first quarter in 30-2. Keystone Strong keeps that lead by a tight length. Pacing up a storm is racing in second. Out and going third and out, second on the outside. That's Cotton Sock. Cotton Sock from the outside now gets the lead. Keystone Strong racing in second with Pacing Up a Storm in third. Coming on forward along the inside is Only in America. Native Don is now fifth on the outside. They go for that half-mile marker in Cotton Sock, the leader by 1. Keystone Strong is right there in second. Only in America shoots up to be third on the outside, Pacing Up a Storm forward along the inside. In fifth now on the outside, that's Native Don. Half mile in 101-1. They're halfway around the turn, and from the outside, it's Only in America now to get that lead. Cotton Sock is second along the inside. Keystone Strong is third. Park Ford on the outside. That's Native Don. Coming on fifth now is the Wood Chip to 3/4 in 1:32-3. In the middle now, that's Only in America, the leader by a length and a half. Coming on second now, that's the Wood Chip in the middle of the track. Native Don is racing in third. Only in America is the leader by 2.5 lengths. Wood Chip is trying to close the gap, and way on the outside now, here comes Raven Ruler. But it's going to be Only in America in front. Here they come. They're off and pacing an excellent start. 3-4 horses out there battling for the lead along the inside now. That's Clemency to get the early lead. Hips came away second. 6 Day War is third on the outside. Oakland Avenue is now racing forward along the inside. Endless Story came away fifth. That's Dynamic Trip racing in sixth with Brooklyn Roswell. Mohegan's Pride, and the trailing horse is Tandem Robel. And the new leader now, that's Eel Hips, the leader by 1. Clemency is right there in second and third. Now that's 6 Day War. Coming on forward is Oakland Avenue. They went to first quarter 28-3. And on the front end is Eel Hips, the leader, a tight length. Clemency is right there in second. Oakland Avenue is now third along the inside with 6 Day War in fourth. Up to be fifth now on the outside. That's Endless Story. Racing in sixth, that's Dynamic Trip. Coming on seventh, it's Brooklyn Roswell. They go for that half-mile marker with the Eel Hips, the leader by 1. In second along the inside now, that's Clemency Park, third on the outside. Coming on sharply is Oakland Avenue with 6 Day War. They went to half in 58-3. On the front end with a short lead is the Eel Hips Park, second out. On the outside, that's 6 Day War. In third along the inside, that's Clemency out and going forward on the outside. Now, here comes Endless Story. They went to 3/4 in 1:29-2. They're in the home lane, and on the outside, that 6 Day War is on a short lead. Eel Hips is still right there in second. It's 6 Day War on the outside. Eel Hips is trying to come back along the inside. Coming on third, that's Endless Story, and way on the outside, it's Mohegan's Pride. It's 6 Day War, Eel Hips, 6 Day War, Eel Hips, 6 Day War in front. The Pacers, the gate is rolling. Here they come. They're off and pacing with Native Diane in the middle. That's Hattie D down along the inside. Handy Pearl came away third. LSS just comes right into fourth. Corky's Young Wolf is now racing in fifth. That's Jane O'Queen in sixth. Wood Princess. Wellwood, Bessie, and Lovin' Bloom is at the end. And from the outside to get that early lead now comes Native Diane. Hattie D is right there in second. Handy Pearl is pacing in third. That's LSS now racing in fourth. A close-up fifth is Corky's Young Wolf. Jane O'Queen paces in sixth with Wood Princess in seventh. That's Wellwood, Bessie, and out and going from the end comes the Lovin' Bloom. They went to first quarter in 30 seconds straight. And your new leader now is Hattie D by one. In second along the inside comes Native Diane. Racing in third along the inside, that's Handy Pearl. Up to be fourth now on the outside comes the Wood Princess. They go for that half-mile marker, and on the front end of the short lead, that's Hattie D. The challenger second now on the outside. Here comes the Wood Princess to get that lead. Wood Princess from the outside has now got the lead. That's Hattie D racing in second. Up to be third now on the outside comes Native Diane as they went to half in 102 straight. On a short lead along the inside, that's Wood Princess. Racing up to be second now on the outside comes the Lovin' Bloom. Lovin' Bloom from the outside now gets that lead. Racing in second along the inside is Wood Princess as they went to three quarters in 1:32.1. They're in the home lane. Lovin' Bloom is on a short lead. Wood Princess is second along the inside. Coming on now sharply in third, that's Wellwood Bessie. Wellwood Bessie now is your new leader. That's Wellwood Bessie on the short lead. Here comes Jane O'Queen between horses away on the outside. Here comes Native Diane, fastest of all. Here they come. They're off and pacing an excellent start. The first 3-4 horses are out there battling for the lead. That's Lyndon Charles from the outside. Danorama on the inside. Big Valley now came away third. Congo Mimbar just drops in fourth. That's Brian Scott now racing in fifth. Coming on sixth now along the inside. That's G. Scott Valiant. Racing up to be seven on the outside. That's Major Majestic. Around the turn and into the backside they go. And from the outside now, that's Danorama to get the lead. They went the first quarter in 29-2. And that's Danorama from the outside getting the lead by a length and a half. Lyndon Charles is now racing second. Now up to be second on the outside. That's the Big Valley. Big Valley now from the outside just gets the lead. Racing in second along the inside. That's Danorama. Lyndon Charles is now racing in third along the inside. Coming on forward in the middle of the track there, that's G. Scott Valiant with Brian Scott. They go for that half-mile marker, and on the front end is Big Valley, a tight lane. Right there in second along the inside, that's Danorama. Big Valley opens up now to lead by a length and a half. Danorama is racing second along the inside. That's Brian Scott parked third on the outside. Coming on fourth now, that's Congo Minbar. They went to half in 58-1. It's still Big Valley the leader, 3/4 of a length. Danorama is still second along the inside. Coming on third now on the outside, it's Congo Minbar. 3/4 in 1:29-4. On the front end, it's Big Valley, a length and a half. In second along the inside now, that's Danorama. Coming on third, it's Congo Minbar. Down the stretch they come. Big Valley's on a short lead. Congo Minbar is coming on second and way on the outside. Here comes the Brian Scott. It's still Brian Scott now on the outside to get the lead. Congo Minbar is racing in second, and on the outside is Streaking Billy. It's Brian Scott in front.